COVID-19 vaccine maker BioNTech has acquired a manufacturing site in Tuas Biomedical Park, all part of plans to set up an mRNA facility here in Singapore. The German company expects the plant to be operational in late 2023, with more than 100 local jobs created by 2024. When ready, the site is expected to produce up to several hundred million doses of mRNA-based vaccines a year. And it's also looking to manufacture other products, such as cancer treatments. I caught up earlier with BioNTech's Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Sierk. What were some of the considerations that BioNTech had in mind when deciding to expand into the Asia-Pacific region? And why did you pick Singapore as your headquarters?
Yeah, I mean, having multiple nodes in our production network is really an important strategic step in building our global footprint and capabilities. So Singapore is really an important region in terms of its supportive business climate, but also in terms of strong biotech industry and the rich talent base. So you have a very rich ecosystem in biotechnology in Singapore. So this is probably the place to be.
So on that note, do you see considerable demand for mRNA-based vaccines and therapeutics in the region? And is there any particular reason why?
So, I mean, starting with the COVID, I mean, our COVID vaccine is certainly worth mentioning here. Yeah, it's currently our only approved product, and we just received approval of our adapted bivalent vaccine in Singapore in October. We have already delivered more than 300 million doses of this as of mid-October, together with our partner Pfizer. So yes, there is current demand on this, but we foresee that mRNA technology will produce new vaccines as well, so against malaria, tuberculosis, HIV, etc. And we are also working on a broad pipeline of cancer vaccines, including individualized cancer vaccines. So, and all of these will be actually brought to Singapore for clinical or potential, if you get an approval, commercial production.
So the acquisition here in Singapore is a step towards BioNTech's plans to establish a regional hub in Asia Pacific. So looking forward, what are some further plans that you might have in mind? And do you foresee BioNTech's presence? How do you foresee it will look like in the region in the future?
I mean, this is really, I mean, yes, a big plan or a big step into our further expansion into Asia. So we have made some progress in the last couple of months, I would say. So we have established affiliates in Shanghai and in Singapore. So we opened a Shanghai office, recruited our first senior employees. We did open an office in Singapore. We have the base, our base team together already. And now with the expansion to the site, we'll hire actually. So we will build up the team. We have already delivered millions of doses of COVID-19 vaccine in the Asian markets, and this is now really getting established there and starting clinical trials in Singapore, but also really building the distribution hub for the region. Yeah. So the first milestone is really getting up this hub with the acquisition, but then it's really about ramping up the facility, ramping up the volumes that we can produce there, getting entangled with the ecosystem in Singapore in terms of clinical trials, but also with R&D activities. So basically, this is really a big milestone for us in getting a hold in Singapore and in the region.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos.